there's only one way that a black can be elected in Dallas County, and that is by the single-member district. With the at-large system, there's no way unless the ruling political party and the ruling group makes the selection and puts you on the slate. Otherwise, there's no way in the world for you to make it.
Zan Holmes got elected to the state legislature as a black representative. Before him, Joe Lockridge.
Very good.
Are you saying that both of them got there only by getting the blessing of party leadership?
That is true. That is true.
You got on the city council yourself.
I got on the city council through recommendation of the black leadership. But when it was time to run for re-election to my place, I don't think I could have made it without the blessings of the CCA.
I don't care whoever's got allowances and running up to Washington to get his orders from the Secretary of Treasury in the Republican administration should not have a voice in the Democratic Party of Texas. This will make a shambles of the Democratic Party if the Democratic Party commits anyone to go up and stay in allowance with the Republican administration and come back and run the Democratic Party. I don't care what office they hold or where they are. They should either be Democrats or Republicans and not try to run our Texas Democratic Party out as an adjunct of the Republican administration.
Does that mean that you don't think that Governor Barnes or Senator Benson should be instrumental in helping select that chairman?
Well, if they're still getting their instructions, as they apparently were not long ago from Secretary Connolly, they should either fish or cut bait, as the saying is. They should cast their lot with the Democratic Party or with the Republican Party and quit trying to keep a foot in each party.
The Dallas Chamber of Commerce is proud to announce that it has succeeded in persuading the officials of World Championship Tennis to bring the final match of the 1971 World Championship of Tennis to Dallas to be played at Memorial Auditorium on Friday, the 26th of November, 1971. The decision to transfer the finals from New York's Madison Square Garden to Memorial Auditorium speaks more eloquently than words of the developing stature of Dallas as a quality sports center. The event here will be the richest tennis match ever held. The winner will receive $50,000 and the runner-up will receive $20,000.
The key thing, the key factors were several. One, the success of the tournament last April out at Moody Coliseum, the Rawlings Tennis Classic, which drew crowds the last 2 days of about 7,000 each in Moody Coliseum. And I think the fact that we were having the quarterfinals and semifinals in Houston the week before, and we could therefore make this an all-Texas event. These were factors. Probably the most persuasive factor were Mr. Lowe and Mr. Woodward, who we talked to about the possibility of establishing the event here, and we were assured by the Chamber of their support to try to make this a great event for Dallas. And
well, I do, Vern. The primary memory in my that I have is opening day here in 1968, which was, of course, this is the opening day for the league and for baseball, for that matter, with the presidential throwing out the ball and everything. And it's really, it was probably the most exciting moment of my life, first big league game, and it was just one of many that I'll have wrapped up in this stadium and in this area. But you know, this is baseball. I've been in it all my life, from bat boy on up, and I'm just used to the transiency, and I'm looking real forward now to getting going in Dallas.
Do you have any apprehension about moving down there at all?
Oh, no, none whatsoever. I don't have a home. I don't have really solid roots here at all. I have lived here for the last 3 years, and I'll be coming back to finish up my master's at the University of Maryland in physical education. But I'm looking forward to going to Dallas and possibly buying a home there, provided I don't get traded or something like that in the off season. You just don't know in this game, but I don't know. I like to golf, and so the winters down there would be conducive to that, I think.
You know, it's funny, Dale. Just in the last week since the franchise transfer was made, I think we at the station have heard from every real estate company in town wanting you guys' address. So I'm sure you'll hear from them.
Yeah, I'll be shopping around probably, but it'll take a while to find out what I like in the area, you know. And just like you shop for a house anywhere, you know. We've never had one before, so I don't know really what to look for.
Do you have a family to move?
Yes, I do. I have my wife and 2 daughters.
Are they of school age yet?
One of them's in kindergarten now, and the other one's in nursery school.
So that is another part of the
sure. This is part of it, and I don't know whether to take the family to spring training and then come back up here and move from here, or move from here to Texas and then go to spring training, and then if I got traded in between, why, it'd be a big mess. But I'm not looking forward to getting traded at all. I want to stay with this club. We got a good young ball club, a real fine pitching staff, and I don't know. I'm just anxious to put it all together one of these years.
The only thing that I could say is what, you know, he would tell me about it. And he was a very small stature, you know, and that's why they had to put the blackstrap molasses on this horse, you know. And the more you stick, it sticks to you. And he made this ride. And there's so much that I have forgotten about it, but I know we went to McKinney and got back before any of the rest of them did. And it was a long ride.
Whose idea was it to put blackstrap molasses on the horse instead of a saddle?
Well, now we would say caretaker, but you know, his boss man was, he was working for Mr. Lon Green. And that, you see, a whole large stature of a man or a woman on. So all you have to do is to hold the bridles and go ahead with it. And so that's what made him make that ride. And you know, they didn't have the jockey dressing so she had then, and boys and them wore that looked like a middy outfit. And my daddy said that long thing, and with that stuck onto the horse too, and him.
I know these young people hated to come out here, but we appreciate it very much. Wedge in the United States. If these gentlemen from 4 o'clock in the morning, our people, Miss Ethel Scott, to my my left, your right. I am. Dedicated 1971. Thank you. Thank you.
What part do you expect to play in the selection of the next state Democratic chairman?
None.
You are willing to give up the reins to the Texas Democratic Party?
Well, I don't. Well, I suppose that's inherent in my reply. I hadn't thought that I held any reins. But in any event, I certainly anticipate that selection will be made by the State Democratic Executive Committee with what advice and recommendations the governor and the lieutenant governor, Senator Benson, and others will give to them, but I certainly anticipate that I'll play no part.
But certainly, don't you think they will consult you, sir?
Well, I rather doubt it. I doubt that they will. Sir?
About the Republican Party?
No, I doubt that they'll, I'd be more certain they wouldn't consult me. It appears that I'm not going to be consulted by either at this stage of the game.
How would you like to come back and be governor again?
Well, I might quip by saying that one of the holders of that office has indicated from time to time that he'd been there once before, and well, I've been governor.
Mr. Secretary, one more question along that line. Another one of your fellow Texans, Congressman Olin Teague, says he hopes that you will run for president on the Democratic ticket. Do you feel you can go home again if there's room at the top?
I thought Congressman Teague was my friend. This is the first evidence that I've had that he's not.
How about VP with Mr. Nixon? As a
No, I don't even get into this kind of a discussion now because
Sure we do.
I know y'all want to, but I don't want to. First place, I have no ambitions, no desires whatsoever. I was quite happy practicing law in Houston, Texas, and without going into any great discussion about it, I left to become Secretary of the Treasury. I'm happy doing that. I have no ambitions beyond that. I see no course for me beyond that, and let's leave it there.